Genghis Khan stands as one of history's most influential figures. His name evokes images of vast armies, sweeping conquests, and a legacy that has endured for centuries. But who was the man behind the legend? He was born Temujin, a name almost forgotten as his legend grew. Born into a world of constant tribal warfare and shifting alliances, Temujin's early life was marked by hardship and struggle. His father was poisoned by a rival tribe, leaving the young Temujin to fend for himself and his family. He united warring Mongol tribes through his cunning and strength. Temujin's rise to power was not just a tale of brute force, it was also a story of strategic alliances and shrewd diplomacy. He understood that to create a lasting empire he needed the loyalty of his people and the cooperation of other tribes. He led his people to conquer a vast empire stretching from the Pacific Ocean to Eastern Europe. Under his leadership, the Mongol army became an unstoppable force, known for its speed, mobility, and innovative tactics. The sheer scale of his conquests is staggering, covering more land than any other empire in history. This essay will explore the life of Genghis Khan, the innovations of his empire, and their impact on the world. From the establishment of a sophisticated communication system to the promotion of trade and cultural exchange, Genghis Khan's influence extended far beyond the battlefield. Genghis Khan's story is one of ambition, military prowess, and cultural exchange. His ability to adapt and innovate was key to his success. He adopted new technologies and tactics from the cultures he conquered, integrating them into his own military strategies. His empire interconnected the East and West. The Mongol Empire facilitated the exchange of goods, ideas, and technologies between distant lands. The Silk Road, under Mongol protection, became a bustling artery of commerce and culture, linking Europe and Asia in unprecedented ways. This led to the exchange of goods, ideas, and technologies. The Mongol Empire was a melting pot of cultures, where scholars, artisans, and traders from different backgrounds could meet and share their knowledge. This cultural exchange had a profound impact on the development of science, art, and technology. The Mongol Empire, under Genghis Khan's leadership, left an indelible mark on the course of human history. His legacy is a testament to the power of vision, leadership, and the ability to bring people together. As we delve deeper into his story, we will uncover the many facets of his remarkable life and the enduring impact of his empire. Temujin was born into a world of tribal warfare and shifting alliances. The vast Mongolian steppes were a harsh and unforgiving environment, where survival depended on strength, cunning, and the ability to forge alliances. From a young age, Temujin was exposed to the brutal realities of life on the steppes. The Mongol tribes were constantly vying for control of the steppes, each seeking to expand their territory and influence. This ceaseless conflict created a landscape of perpetual tension and danger. The Mongol tribes were constantly vying for control of the steppes. Temujin's early life was marked by hardship and struggle. His family, like many others, lived a nomadic existence, moving from place to place in search of better pastures and safety. The constant movement and the need to adapt to new environments taught Temujin resilience and resourcefulness. His early life was marked by hardship and struggle. His father, Yasuge, was a respected leader, but even he was not immune to the treacherous nature of tribal politics. When Temujin was just a boy, his father was poisoned by a rival clan, leaving the family vulnerable and without a protector. This tragic event forced Temujin and his family to fend for themselves in an increasingly hostile world. His father was poisoned by a rival clan when Temujin was just a boy. This left him and his family to fend for themselves. The loss of his father was a pivotal moment in Temujin's life, shaping his views on loyalty, betrayal, and the harsh realities of power. It was a lesson that would stay with him throughout his life and influence his future decisions as a leader. This left him and his family to fend for themselves. They faced betrayal, hunger, and the constant threat of attack. Temujin's mother, Holun, played a crucial role in their survival. She was a strong and resourceful woman who taught her children the skills they needed to survive in the harsh environment of the steppes. Under her guidance, Temujin learned the importance of perseverance and the value of family bonds. They faced betrayal, hunger, and the constant threat of attack. These early experiences shaped Temujin's character. He learned to be cautious and to trust only those who had proven their loyalty. The constant struggle for survival honed his instincts and made him a formidable warrior and strategist. These early experiences shaped Temujin's character. He learned the importance of loyalty, strategy, and ruthlessness in order to survive. As he grew older, Temujin began to gather a group of loyal followers, each drawn to his vision of a united Mongol nation. His ability to inspire and lead others would become one of his greatest strengths. He learned the importance of loyalty, strategy, and ruthlessness in order to survive. These qualities would serve him well in his quest to unite the Mongol tribes and create one of the largest empires the world has ever seen. Temujin, who would later be known as Genghis Khan, was a product of his environment, shaped by the harsh realities of life on the steppes, and driven by a relentless desire to overcome the challenges he faced. Through a series of shrewd alliances and strategic victories, Temujin rose to prominence. He defeated rival Mongol leaders one by one. His charisma and vision for a united Mongolia drew many to his cause. He broke down traditional tribal barriers and united the Mongols under his banner. In 1206, at a gathering known as the Kurultai, Temujin was proclaimed Genghis Khan, meaning oceanic ruler or universal ruler. This marked the beginning of the Mongol Empire. Genghis Khan was not only a great conqueror but also a skilled administrator and lawgiver. He implemented a legal code known as the Yasa. This code helped to maintain order and discipline within the Mongol ranks. He broke from Mongol tradition by promoting individuals based on merit rather than lineage. He recognized talent and loyalty in his followers. This ensured the loyalty of his generals and officials. He also established a sophisticated courier network. This allowed for swift communication across his vast empire. Section 5. Military Tactics and Innovations. Genghis Khan's military successes were due to his brilliant strategies and the discipline of his troops. The Mongol army was renowned for its horsemanship, archery, and ability to cover vast distances. They were masters of deception and maneuverability. They employed psychological warfare to demoralize their enemies. Genghis Khan's armies were highly adaptable. They incorporated new technologies and tactics from the cultures they conquered. Section 6. Expansion and Conquest. Under Genghis Khan's leadership, the Mongol Empire expanded rapidly. He led his armies to conquer the Khwarezmian Empire in Central Asia. He also fought campaigns against the Jin dynasty in northern China. His empire stretched from the Korean peninsula in the east to the Caspian Sea in the west. Genghis Khan died in 1227. However, his successors continued his legacy of conquest. The Mongol Empire continued to expand under his descendants. Section 7. The Pax Mongolica. The Mongol conquest brought about a period of relative peace and stability known as the Pax Mongolica. This era lasted for about a century. During this time, trade flourished across the Silk Road, connecting east and west. The Mongols' religious tolerance also fostered cultural and intellectual exchange. Ideas and innovations traveled along the trade routes. This led to a period of cross-cultural fertilization. Section 8. Cultural exchange and tolerance. Despite the destruction caused by their conquests, the Mongols were surprisingly tolerant rulers. They allowed religious freedom within their empire. They embraced the customs and knowledge of the people they conquered. This openness to other cultures contributed to the transmission of ideas and technologies across Eurasia. For example, they adopted gunpowder from China. This later played a significant role in warfare. Section 9. A lasting impact. Genghis Khan's legacy is complex and multifaceted. Born in 1162, he rose from humble beginnings to become one of history's most formidable leaders. His early life was marked by hardship and struggle, which shaped his relentless drive and ambition. He was a ruthless conqueror who left a trail of destruction in his wake. Cities that resisted his rule were often razed to the ground, and their inhabitants faced brutal consequences. Yet, his military campaigns were not just about conquest, they were also about unification and control. However, he was also a brilliant strategist and a unifying leader who forged a vast empire. His ability to inspire loyalty among his followers and his innovative military tactics were key to his success. He reorganized the Mongol army into a highly efficient and disciplined force. His conquests led to the largest contiguous land empire in history. At its height, the Mongol Empire stretched from Eastern Europe to the Sea of Japan, encompassing vast and diverse territories. This unprecedented expansion facilitated the exchange of ideas, technologies, and cultures. The Mongol Empire facilitated cultural exchange and trade, on an unprecedented scale. The famous Silk Road, under Mongol protection, became a bustling network of commerce, connecting the East and West. This era saw the movement of goods, people, and knowledge across continents. Genghis Khan's story continues to fascinate and inspire awe centuries after his death. His life and achievements have been the subject of countless books, films, and academic studies. He is remembered not only as a fearsome warrior, but also as a visionary leader who reshaped the world. His impact on world history is undeniable. The legacy of Genghis Khan and the Mongol Empire can still be felt today in the cultural and genetic makeup of many regions. His story is a testament to the profound and lasting influence one individual can have on the course of history.